Kanji matchup. Remember, kids, do your notes. This guy's at Evo. He's going to come and shit on America because we don't have a good Akihiko. We don't have a high-level Akihiko. Here, respecting. Kanji's neutral is actually pretty obnoxious versus Kanji. Or Kanji's... Kanji's neutral is actually pretty obnoxious versus Akihiko. He can spam the screen pretty well. CH, what is it? 5C air confirm is going to be 3K. A CH 5C confirm in the air is going to be 4.8. A CH 2B confirm is going to be 4K. Akihiko has to take a risk sometimes. It can be scary. His quick low to the grow air dash can help with that, though. In return, though, his JC is actually really good in this matchup. Just going to run away from the 5AA. He's going to do a sweep to pull him in. Gets JB'd. Has to block and respect. There. Akihiko's sweep, only cancelable when he's not in Cyclone levels. He can cancel it into any of his specials. Usually people just go into Kill Rush, make it a true block string, if I remember correctly. In this case, he tries to go to Weave for some sort of fancier mix-up. Pet calls it out, doesn't get a good confirm. Does Chair to knock him out of the air. Quick grab reset. Likely to go into Lightning Oki. Interesting, Pet does not actually like the Lightning Oki. Just goes in. Tries to go for a 2A meaty, pick him up off the ground and punish him for not teching. Ends up catching him jumping instead with a chair confirm. Just a hard read. Ooh. That might have been a burst bait. I'm not 100%, but that's also pretty good damage. Definitely an interesting path. And right there, he just did a JB, jumped over so he'd be able to continue the combo and put Pet in the corner, but did Pet burst that? Let's see. No, Pet had already bursted. Either way, got a fatal FC. No, he just did not confirm. He could have done a lot of damage with that. Quick jump loop. Gonna do a lot of damage, probably into super. Nope. Wants to save the super so he isn't put into Awakening. JC, very good. Overhead. Kanji can't 2B it. Kanji can't DP it. Has to roll it at very precise timing because it's got mad active frames. Well, I think it's only 4, but it does its job damn well. There, does DP into Thunderfist. You can combo into DP if you cancel into Thunderfist, and it also makes it safe against Kanji's DP. Here we go. Sets up 5D for a bit of a mix-up here. Looks like he might cross up. The mix-up was whether he was going to cross up or not, and then he could have potentially just done a throw instead. And Pet goes for a hard call-out here. I believe he's using an option select here. There is actually an option select you can use against cross-ups, especially like Akihiko's thing. I believe you do quarter circle back. Let's see. I believe it's quarter circle forward A, tap C. What happens is, if Akihiko stays... Let me think about this. I remember now. I believe it's depending on the character and the input and whatnot, but you either do quarter circle forward or quarter circle back A, then tap C just a little bit after A. Yeah, roll Awakening grab. It's just that I can't do the inputs in my head base. It's hard to explain. What you do is you input double quarter circle forward or back, A, tap C. In Kanji's situation, if you're not an Awakening, if Akihiko's on one side during a cross-up situation, you will get chair super, and if he goes for the cross-up, you'll roll his cross-up attack. The reasoning for that is because... of course, if he doesn't, what is it? I do not know about Evo, sorry. If he doesn't cross up, nothing fancy here. You do double quarter circle forward A, and, your super comes out. Makes sense. If he does cross up, though, you'll get the first frame of 5A, since Kanji does not have a move that's done with quarter circle back A, and, the double quarter circle becomes double quarter circle back. You will get the first frame of 5A instead because he crossed you up. And the startup frames of 5A can be Kara canceled into roll. So that delayed C that you hit will become a roll. And you'll just roll out of his mix-up. Now, The nice thing about this with Kanji is if you're an Awakening, if he doesn't cross you up, you'll get Chair Super, which can be a good or a bad thing. If he does cross you up, instead of getting that roll, because he has an Awakening Super on double quarter circle back C input, you'll get Super Grab, and it will catch him out of the roll, auto-corrected, perfectly, catch him and do a million fucking damage. That's what Pet just did right there. He did not have a good read. He had no S. Sorry about that long-ass rant, but that's pretty fucking important right there. It determined the entire match for him. Lots of different characters can use this OS depending on what supers they have on what buttons. Very, very good. I'm sure Naoto can do... Nah, probably not. Okay, there. Knocked in the corner. Goes for 2C meaty. The 2C meaty, much safer on block than 5C meaty. And he just goes off of it into pressure, catches him, knocks him down again. Goes for a meaty JA. Here, just pressuring him, hitting him buttons, making him nervous. Would have been able to combo off that if the sweep didn't trade with it. The CH5C. And here, since he knows he's got... Wrath, if you want, I can explain it to you on Skype later, the cross-up OS. Right there... I'm sorry. He knows he's got Pet respecting him. Not hitting buttons, not hitting DP, not hitting grab. So, and the fact that he doesn't have burst or anything else. He's got 78 meters, so he knows he can do something risky to open him up. Goes straight into that AOA, which is going to give him a good reward. Granted that it doesn't get bursted out of, he's going to be able to do 5k with this AOA easily. Let's see what happens. Yep. Knowing that AOA would have done a million damage, he just bursts it. Makes him block lightning. He either tried to mash or he tried to jump, catches him with 5A. Ooh, that was interesting. I did not know that traded like that. Pushes him, actually dives back, uses that nice instant air dash JB to get in, gets him on block, back dashes out, safe. He's just keeping him lorded in the corner. He sees that lightning confirm and he says, no, I don't like you, Kanji. You're gonna fucking die. Alright, once more setting up lightning so he can get a free way in. Calls out DP. Calls out the meaty JB as well. And thankfully, Aki actually duckings into a grab there. Or duckings into a roll, dodging the JC. Yeah. See, like I said, Pet is trying to play very patient here and just deal with Aki's pressure. Ooh. I'm not actually sure what he canceled into that, but that's basically a fake-out cross-up, though I don't think there's a point for that. Because, I mean... You're not able to react to the cross-up. It might have been that he went into invuln for just a second to dodge grab retaliation. Moved back just a little bit to dodge DP. Couple of different options, but he definitely went in. There, weaving into a 5C, trying to catch him off guard. Already established that he likes weaving into grab. And then he catches the DP. This is going to be big. This should be 3.5k without super. Yep, that's going into 3.5k into the corner. Ooh, goes for a reset there. Your option there would have been to... what is it? For Akihiko, since he doesn't have an air DP, his best option there would have been to either tech in a way that dodges Kanji, neutral tech so he lands on the ground, or delay a little bit, neutral tech and crouch so he can get the free punish, but he back teched, and that's going to cleanly catch a back tech. Don't just no tech though, because he still would have been able to land, he still would have been able to grab you, get a safe knockdown, all that other shit. Learn your techs, people. Don't just let him hit you and knock you down into a safe reset. Right there, doing EX chair gives a much bigger hit advantage. You can see him visibly walk up. 5A gets caught by the super. Akihiko does not have the meter to continue into another super. Ooh, there you go. Uses AOA, catches that mash. Actually catches him weaving. Not a very good option right there. Kanji... Weave is not very good versus Kanji. Very little. It doesn't really dodge anything Kanji does. There, mashes 2A, catches those rolls. Ooh. Kanji doing his sweep OMC IAD. That's actually a really good mix-up because that is a safe jump. Sweep OMC JB is a tight enough block string that it can block the retaliation from Yosuke's DP. It hits, it's a low-high very fast. You can OMC it into a 2A for 2 lows. You can OMC it IAD land grab. You know, there's a lot of potential. The only issue is you're burning 50 meter. But in situations like that, it can win you the fucking game very safely. If Akihiko had gone for DP, he would have landed and blocked it before it would have hit him. And then he sits in his chair. It's all swag as shit. And yes, I am an info guy. Info is my only advantage in fighting games.